What is going on YouTube? I'm Evan, this is Marksman Trading, and welcome to this day trade recap. Today is a solid green day in the stock account. Didn't take any trades in the prop firm account again. Didn't see too much I liked. We actually, I think the ES got over 5,000 today. Yeah, well over 5,000, 5,020, and we closed above it, or we're about to. So that's pretty crazy day. We only traded Apple today, took a couple trades on it. So we made about 10 bucks and 95 cents on it, just short $11. So yeah, it's a decent green day, about a little more than 1 hour. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first trade we took was actually a loss on the starter position. And so I took a V shape on this 1 minute. We had a 1 minute demand line. We had previous day's close and previous day's high. I love seeing those when they're like really tight together. I just love playing key levels like that. And so as you can see, we got long 3 shares at 189.54, stopped out at 188.95, all the way down here. Here's my stop loss. The yellow arrow is where I stopped out. Blue arrow is where I got in. Let me actually turn show trades off real quick just so I can better visualize this for you guys. So blue arrow got in here in this candle after it engulfed this level. But as you can see, it still rolled all the way back down. And so I actually had a wide stop loss because I was doing research yesterday. I was reviewing my edge, going over my old trades. And I found that out of my 23 losing trades, 13 of them I barely stopped out on, just barely, and then it went in my direction. So that means 10 of those trades were good stop outs, and 13 of those trades were bad stop outs. And basically what I found was if I put my stop loss to the nearest half or whole dollar level below the key level I'm trading off of, that would usually be enough room for the trade to not stop me out and then go in my favor. So I've been doing that today. So as you can see, the next whole dollar level below these key levels was 188.96 or 189. So I put it around 188.96. That's where I stopped out on the starter. So that was a tiny loss right there in the starter. That was only $1.77. The reason why I took a starter there was because of the 5 minute was still looking bearish. And honestly, I should stop trying to take trades if the 5 minute is not lining up. I've been noticing that's a big reason why a lot of my trades are not working out is because of 5 minute. The higher time frames are not aligning with the 1 minute. And so that's that multi-time frame confluence that you might hear tossed around in the trading community a lot. And so yeah, I should just be more aware of that. That's something I need to fix today. So I probably shouldn't even taken this trade to begin with, but I love playing these levels. So it was just a starter. So that was a decent trade. Good stop out too. As you can see, it didn't come back to my entry up until 10:13. So good stop out. That's what I've been trying to work on my stop outs better, or to have better stop outs. And that was a solid stop out today. And then as you can see, we ripped right back up and reclaimed previous day's close and previous day's high and this demand zone. We worked right off of it, leaving a higher low. And again, once it closed back over it, I got in after this green engulfing candle and the retest candle. I got in how many shares? I think it was 23, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 23 shares at 189.39. Stop loss to the same place, that whole dollar level below this key level at 188.96. And we wrote it out. I think we got 1.38 R on this trade. We took, actually, yeah, it was a solid scale out. We took 20 shares off up here on a volume push, because I like to scale out in volume pushes over this kind of key level at 189.95 roughly, and then 2 more over this level, intraday level, at 190.37. And I was also trailing the 3 shares I had left after scaling out the 20 with the 9 EMA. If they close below the 9 EMA in the 1 minute, I would stop out. As you can see, it did actually give another pop though, so that's why I took out 2 more all the way up there and left 1 on to trade unless it closed below like 190, that whole dollar level, where these wicks are kind of at as well. And I got out there at 189.96. I got filled at, and that's also where it closed below 9 EMA. So yeah, that was a solid higher low trade. We had the 1 minute demand line. We had let's see, we had a 2 minute demand line down here, 5 minute, 15 minute. Here's the hourly chart to show the demand zone as well. As you can see, kind of respecting that. I get that from Vincent Desiano on his channel. He live streams his charts and where he marks his levels every single morning at like 8 o'clock. So you guys should check it out. A lot of good information there. And yeah, so last thing I want to talk about is I did also recycle those 3 shares. The 3 I had left, as it was kind of holding our higher low again. So my edge wasn't really there. And so in my Google Sheets, in my log, I really didn't log it as a separate trade. These two extra kind of starter positions I took, or not starters, but I guess I just recycled the 3 trades. I didn't really log them as separate trades because I don't want to skew my stats, because my edge, the S&D edge isn't entirely there for these because it's not really at a key level yet. It's still a bit away from it, because I did take 3 shares at 1037, hoping to pop back up, which it did, but I got out for break even, thankfully, and that rolled over, and then took 3 more shares, those 3 shares, after this green engulfing candle. Let me turn off the show trades again. Right here, 1112. I had my stop all the way down here at 189.22. I didn't put all the way down here this time, to the nearest whole dollar level, because it was just 3 shares, right? So just 87 cents is all I was risking, and I stopped out with 87 cents. But it's, I was managing risk, protecting my gains in the day, and yeah, so that's all right. And yeah, so that's why I didn't also include it in my as separate trades into my Google Sheet, because I don't want to skew my stats, because those weren't really like S&D stats. And also I kind of view them as just managing and wallet padding that original trade I took off that higher low. So yeah, that was about it. Like I said, no trades on the NQ or the ES today. It just kind of ripped up from, yeah, we opened super high, kind of failed a little bit. I guess there was a lower high I could have traded, but the market was just so strong this morning, and I thought the ES was going to definitely try to hit that 5,000 level, because that's a huge psych level right there. As you can see, huge psych level. We just almost didn't hit it. We were 0.75 points away from it at open, but then it finally broke over it, and and we made a high of 50.20 today. So crazy day. But anyways, that's it. I hope you guys had a fantastic trading day today. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what I can do better, or like what more you want to see. But yeah, the channel's been growing great, actually. I think I got 17 subscribers in just the past 28 days. So that's been solid growth. I'm up to 38 now. So thank you guys for the support. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. God bless. Peace.